Welcome back to Measure and Muted.
Why am I sitting
this
like a
is the
toddler?
re-record of episode 6 because we had technical difficulties
I was
that
in my
actually
luteal phase.
were unreal. But you know, last time we got a little bit hateful when we tried to record this, and that's not the message we want to put out.
Well, I don't think we were hateful. I think a little bit. Not on purpose, though.
Not on purpose. We were
And it just,
feeling
not
down.
even hateful, just like negative.
Yeah, but we're in a much better mood today.
We're out of the luteal phase.
Yes.
Oop, I keep
Yeah. Okay.
hitting Haley's chair, sorry.
Let's not do that.
Also, I've eaten like 500 pieces of sour candy today.
Show it to the camera.
I went to this candy store near Vassar.
Shout out.
You know,
Shout out local
cramming
businesses.
in on Vassar territory, though, because they always come to Kelly's and take tables from Marist students. Anyway.
Oh, that's tea.
Sometimes I see my friends from Marist and like a Vassar kid as their table. And
Max,
I'm
you're
like,
good by
sorry,
the way.
man.
You can go.
But also, like, now I'm going to be going to this candy store
Unless you want to hang out.
I guess I got to respect it, you know?
Yeah.
It can be our territory. Anyway,
Yes. Candy. It's really good, except for that one milky one. I didn't like that one.
yeah, there was one that tasted like milk. Anyway, the store is called Fika and Hyge, Fika and symbol Hygge. It's on Raymond Avenue across the street from College Cleaner, the dry cleaning place. Or not dry cleaner, the laundromat.
Oh, yum. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, really yummy, but I've eaten like a million pieces, so when my stomach is like... Sorry.
Okay. Should we get into our first topic?
Yeah!
Okay. It's funny. I'm acting like I've never seen this before. This is a re-record.
So where are you looking for your fashion inspo? I think I'm looking for my fashion inspo, just like, you know, and I almost just died. And like the clouds and nature.
Yeah. Well, I personally don't look in the clouds, but I do like nature.
That was the most ungraceful exit ever. Haley and I have this bit where if someone says something outlandish, what are you looking at? Someone passed. Haley and I have this bit that when one of us says something outlandish, the other has to just get up and walk away.
Yeah.
So why aren't you looking up in the clouds, girl? What?
Well, I'm looking up in the clouds, but not for fashion inspiration. Well, maybe I should.
Maybe you should. You never know what you might find. Okay, sorry. I don't know. I'm just now. I'm also like low-key like vibrating from the amount of sugar I just ate.
Yeah, she's on a sugar high right now, guys.
Literally like I have a sugar rush.
Okay, but in actuality, I would say Pinterest is the biggest for fashion inspiration. I love Pinterest. I have so many boards, so many different aesthetics. Yet I've achieved none of them. So,
yeah. I also love Pinterest. Who
I'm
doesn't?
like, okay, so where can I get this exact outfit? And then I can never find the exact things.
Yeah, no.
And then
then it's just a waste of
or
my
then
time.
I find it for like $300 on Depop, and then I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah, I
guess we got to start over.
Like vibe boards rather than like want boards.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah.
Because I found that like what I want, I can't get.
Yeah, can't afford it as a college student.
Yeah. I get a lot of inspiration though also from like physical magazines and like flipping through a spread and like
Yeah.
I don't know, like seeing just fashion come to life on the page.
Yeah, she gets Vogue in the mail. She has that Vogue subscription.
Yeah, and GQ and Bazaar.
Damn, girl. That's nice.
Although I do think my Vogue subscription just expired.
Oh, that's awkward.
Gotta get that. Okay, I do want to talk about one thing though. This guy in the picture, Wisdom K or Kane or whatever his name is.
I thought that was Lil Nas. I'm going to
No.
be totally honest.
No, it's not. That year, I don't know what Lil Nas went that.
Because I know
Why am I
he's
having
been
such bad like
he's been to
spatial
the Met
awareness?
Gala, right?
Yeah, but
okay, so I'm not tripping. I
No,
was
but
like,
that's Wisdom K, the guy that he's like a $10,000 outfit, and it's like all Rick Owens. not my personal taste, but he's very stylish. This Maison Margiela look, I think it is. It's either Maison Margiela or that Jason Wu that did the like blood-stained dress.
Oh.
I can't tell between those two right now. It could be either or. I think Maison Margiela. Anyway, I just love this red. And I think red is so in right now. I think red is so hot.
Reds and oranges.
Yeah. And
I'm never going to fail to bring up orange on this podcast.
And it's even more like, it's even coming from orange, I think, because it's like this really warm, like orangish red and less of like a purpley undertoned red.
Yeah, I've been seeing more of the orangey red rather than even like a deep cherry red, like just like a red.
Yeah,
like
it's
very
bright red.
Like I said on a
like
previous...
a stop sign out in here.
Yeah, like I said on a previous episode, I feel like primary colors are really in, so that like primary color red, I feel like is really coming back.
I shouldn't be doing this.
Can I have one?
Yeah, I have a cola skull, sour cola skull, a jelly turtle, a mango, passion fruit, mango.
I haven't had that one yet. I'm excited. Okay, guys, Swedish candy taste test. I'm gonna chew away from the mic for all of y'all's sake.
I feel like that one like tastes like mango. Which is kind of crazy.
Oh, that's good.
These are my favorite candies ever. They're just... You gotta pay for that. You want chewing sounds.
Yeah, you want chewing sounds. Go find that on a different platform. Go purchase that somewhere else. Okay, rating 9 out of 10.
Also, I don't love this hair on Emma Chamberlain. Can we please talk about it really quick?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were saying that the first time we did this.
I love this girl. I have for so long. And I understand her desire to, like... She talked about it in one of her videos, like, this want to, like, cut back and reduce and, like, live a little more simply.
Yeah.
Which I understand because she was, like, buying and buying and buying so much for so long. So I love that for her, but I don't know, like...
But the hair...
Yeah.
It's just the hair.
I don't know if I love it. I think it's honestly the color of it.
Yeah, I think I
don't
would like
mind
it if
the
it
cut.
Oh yeah, I love a
first,
pixie. Love a short cut, but
she did have one like a little longer than this that was a little like, this is kind of an awkward length on you, girl.
Yeah.
But now she has the really cropped pixie. Oh, I do love that. But something about the like purpley ashy blonde, I just like.
I just think that brunette complements her skin more, and really, I feel like the blonde, it's just gonna wash her out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I think the brunette just like enhances her natural features in her face more.
Yeah. But I love her anyway.
Oh, yeah, wait, we could totally talk about hair color and like.
Yeah. Also, dyeing your hair is in. There's so many people out here like changing their color. Why am I saying out here? So many people out here.
None of us
where,
here.
Girl?
Out where? We're recording this on a Wednesday, so unfortunately there is no couple couch updates for you guys. I'm so sorry.
6:45 on a Wednesday.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have time on Friday. We're gonna have a special guest on our next podcast.
We're gonna have, like, 3 special guests.
Yeah, we're actually gonna have 3. I can tell you who 2 of them are. They're Olivia's parents. Because they're going to be coming to the promo launch.
Disgusting when I just made that.
By the time that this is out, the promo will be out. Go watch it. You can watch it on our Instagram, on YouTube, and on our website.
That's excellent.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see it in all those places. You'll also be able to pre-order the magazine. If you buy...
It was so crazy just now. It sounded like your voice went in 2 times speed.
Yeah, no, I be talking fast.
No, but you were just like... Like it sounded. Sorry, go ahead.
We're here for the girls on this podcast. We're here for the girly pops.
Yes.
We'll dumb it down as much as possible.
Speaking of, I got a new bag.
Oh yeah, do you want to show off the bag?
Yeah, just really quick.
Okay. And then
It's a 90s Dooney, of course.
90s Dooney and Burke from Hyde Park Consignment. Shout out to Hyde Park Consignment. If you're a Marist student and you haven't been there, what are you doing? I felt like we were gatekeeping Hyde Park for a while, but like I feel like enough people know now.
Too many people know now.
No, I agree. It's really upsetting.
We should have continued to grow up.
Yeah, but they're a great local business. They
Wow.
always have some great designer in. They have a lot of great stuff that isn't designer, and you never know what you're going to find there. It's always like a mixed bag of like, oh, like this shoe definitely shouldn't be out for sale, and oh my God, Calvin Klein boots. Oh, this was a good one. If you could travel anywhere in the world for the best styling tips, where are you going? Well, last time we said 100% Copenhagen.
Yes.
We love Copenhagen.
Yes.
I feel like, because I really love that like Scandinavian aesthetic, but Copenhagen does it in a much more like personalized way. Like everyone has their own personal flair to that style. And they're just really great at incorporating color into neutrals and just like having their cute little pops of color. They really like match the aesthetic of the city. I feel like you can kind of see it there. Like on that waterfront, they have all the houses and it's all like blue, yellow, pink, maybe even purple. I don't know. But I feel like they kind of like match the landscape, which I think is really cute. That's what I want for like San
And they just
Francisco.
ride
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for the fashion to match the city.
Oh, I will say. So we were in Haley's hometown for spring break. She went home to Seattle with me last year. For those who have been listening for a while, you remember that.
Never beating the
Never beating the allegations. Anyway, what was I even saying? Oh,
You're talking
before
about.
we went, Haley was like, warning, the fashion is abysmal.
And I love USF. I do, but
It's pretty bad.
it's pretty bad.
I
Except for
was-
my mom. My mom slays.
Oh yeah, Bobby Slays. I was shocked. We were like at a nice brunch spot, and the table next to us is like this group of like 65-year-olds who have definitely like maybe gone on like a 2-mile concrete paved like walking path today
Yeah.
in like full hiking gear.
Yeah, like a nice spot, which is just like pick somewhere casual. There's a bunch of casual spots.
Or just like wear a pair of jeans.
Yeah. Put a
I
pair of
don't
jeans in
know.
your car. It was cold enough you
Seattle
could have
and
just
Portland
thrown
are the same way, and I
Yeah.
just don't get it. I'm like, babe, not all of you are going on a hike today.
It's comfort over style.
So why are we wearing mountain hardware? Like,
That's true.
babe, REI is not closing yet. You don't need to buy out the store. Although shout out
God.
my dad who will be here next week.
My dad loves REI.
Yeah, he's been a member of the REI co-op
Oh yeah.
for a while.
I have so many memories of me in childhood like hiding in the tents in REI and then my parents freaking out.
I always remember
getting
like
mad at
climbing
me.
on the like rock formation for like
Yeah.
testing hiking shoes. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
The jungle gym.
you know what's crazy? This literally just came to me, but I just realized because parents, they'd always freak out like if they lost you in a store, or whatever, and like you always thought it was so funny as a kid. Now I'm realizing like because just like as adults, like yeah, there are bad people in the world
That
who
ish
could
ain't
take you.
funny.
Yeah, that's actually probably so terrifying.
I always hated like being in the grocery store and like my mom would be like, "Okay, can you go grab me a box of cereal?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." And she'd be like, "Okay, I'll wait right here." Okay. And I go one aisle over to get a box of cereal, and then I go back to the aisle over,
And she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, right." So then you're wandering around like an idiot trying to find your mom alone, like, "Mom," like down the aisles with this like box of cereal. I
yeah.
remember my sister and I one time we got separated from our parents for like 10 minutes because they told us to go get something and then vanished. And then when we found them, we were in trouble. I was like,
Right.
right.
But you know it was even worse when you already didn't want to be at the store and your mom ran into someone she hasn't seen in like 5
and you're
years.
standing there and you're like, oh,
Darkness, my old friend. You're just standing there because you're too big now to sit in the little seat. So
the
it's
slice of pizza you picked up at the counter is like getting cold, like on its
no, and
plate.
you're just over it.
You're over it.
Yeah.
You've been
Okay.
wearing the same outfit since 7 a.m. when you got on the bus that morning. Like your hair, it's in a braid that's matted at this point. Like,
Well, yeah.
you're gonna eat like something out of the crock pot for dinner.
It's already a bad day. Like
Like
it's a Tuesday. Like,
you're just there like
please. Okay, back to styling tips. I don't know how we went from
you gotta give that
Copenhagen to
timestamp to Melina. That was so good. Oh my god.
Okay, back to
Where
this.
I would also get inspiration though. You said Seoul last time.
Yeah, Seoul.
I could see that.
I really want to go to
Sydney,
Seoul.
I like Australian style in general. It's
Australia.
like low key dirty and granola, but there is something just very like so laid
Yeah,
back and
but-
like go with the flow about
But it's
it.
like what we wish Seattle and the Bay were like in terms
Yeah.
of dirty granola fashion.
Yeah.
Like,
And there's
like
just,
they
like, they
do
just-
it right.
yeah, and they just don't think about it. Like they just kind of like
Yeah,
wear
it's
whatever.
very
and I
effortless
really like
chic.
that. Yeah.
I come from a land down under. Every time someone says Australia, that song comes to my
Yeah.
head. Every single time without fail.
Yeah. I like good UK fashion. Like kind of like rich preppy meets like
Ooh, yeah.
London streetwear, but not like a chav, yeah. Not that. No.
Chav.
A chav, yeah.
Chav tech.
No, I don't want that. But like
Wow.
I also like all these weird faces.
It's cause we had the Swedish candy.
Yeah, I ate so
like,
much candy. I'm literally like vibrating. I feel like I said something else when we recorded
We
last
said
time.
Tokyo.
Tokyo, yeah.
Yeah.
Spain.
Spain in general, honestly.
There's like something kind of like equestrian, but like tropical about it,
oh yeah. Yeah.
and I like that.
Yeah, and also there's so much like personal style there too.
Yeah.
It's very like it's less about like classics and trend and just more like wearing what you want, and I love that.
Yeah.
Kind of like New York City, but in a more obviously way more European sense.
Way more.
And the Spanish, like my parents are actually in Barcelona as we speak, which I'm so jealous. Okay, now let's just move on to our next topic. Why don't we? Oh, this was a good one. Business casual, style
Don't worry,
hack
guys, that
or
was my mouth.
style trap? No, because what we were saying was, I remember we were saying like, what even is business casual? Because I feel like everyone
Oh yeah,
has
it just like doesn't exist.
yeah, everyone has their own definition. Like some people think it's jeans, t-shirt, and a blazer, but then other people say no, you have to wear slacks or you have to be wearing, a skirt with
Yeah.
tights. But I think honestly, it's whatever you think is like whatever makes you feel most confident in a professional sense. I feel like is business casual. But yeah, no, I think it can be a trap when it's like you always want to dress professional and then your style gets kind of boring. It's just like
Wah,
blazers, which
wah.
I love blazer, but like
Business casual.
you can
though,
be casual and not business too.
but also business casual just feels like redundant.
Sometimes it can be redundant. I think it's really made a huge swing back in just with like the office siren trend and everything. Everyone wants to be like that cutesy office, like Giselle in Devil Wears Prada. Everyone wants to be her. I love, and I think it's great, and it kind of goes with the whole power dressing thing we've been talking about, and just like feeling empowered and confident. And yeah, if you love business casual, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep doing it.
Although
It's classic.
I guess business casual though is also like just like prep. It's basically just preppy.
Yeah, somewhat. It's.
Cause like
Yeah.
there is something kind of like collegiate and like smart about it.
I think it's like
'Cause then there's
slightly
also,
more
like-
corporate than collegiate,
Yeah.
though. It's like it's
But you know
on
what
the
I mean?
same
Because it's-
trajectory.
Because
but
then there's
like,
also like smart casual
yeah,
or
to
like
be
smart business.
no, because I'm sorry. What does that even mean?
Girl,
I have no clue.
girl.
When people say, "Oh, the attire is smart," I'm like, what does that even mean?
It means this.
We both did it. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's move on.
Next.
Let's just rip.
Makeup on and off the runway. Hey, I'm all for no makeup. I don't wear makeup.
Yeah.
That's probably obvious, but I don't wear makeup.
Yeah, well, Miss Pamela Anderson is on here, and
One of the most gorgeous
Yeah.
women that's ever graced
I think
this earth.
yeah, we've had a conversation about this, about Pamela Anderson, how much we love her. I love makeup, but I'm also like very into no makeup as well. It's like, I don't know. I hate this whole conversation where it's like, girls are like, oh, you don't have to wear makeup. Like, you should be all natural. It's like, okay, well, maybe I want to wear makeup. But it's like also no one should feel like they have to wear makeup. Like, if they have, like blemishes, imperfections, whatever. And I hate the word imperfections. Hiding your imperfections.
even
That's
if
just
they
part
don't.
of you. That's not an imperfection.
Yeah.
Like, I think
I
it's
just
stupid.
don't wear it because I'm lazy. And also, I keep hitting this. Hold on, I'm scooting closer to you.
Oh, up
Anyway.
close and personal.
Also, my posture is just like, ugh.
I'm being forced to have slightly good posture because I'm too short if I sit back in the chair.
Yeah.
I'm not in my high chair today, so.
I will say, it was getting to the point with makeup where I was like, just like forgetting what my natural features looked like because I have such
Yeah.
light features. So then I was like, why am I wearing black mascara every day? It makes my eyes itchy. It's clumpy. I get fallout under my eyes, and it's just like not what my face actually looks
Yeah.
like. And it was starting to bleep with my head. And
Yeah.
so I just stopped wearing it.
Yeah.
And now my skin is like gorgeous, and yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the day. Honestly, if I wake up too late, it's just going to be a no makeup day. But if I have time, I like to do it. It's
She always
also
has a little.
It's part of my I love eyeliner. I think
This knocking sound from I'm not used to Haley's chair having.
No, I'm sorry. I forgot to get my high chair. It's fine.
I'm just kidding. You're not an idiot, and I love you very much. Yeah, it does. I deserve that. That was way better than mine, too. It's probably because you weren't tweaking off like 500 milligrams of straight sugar. Is that even a lot?
Your punishment, Bubba Tax. But yeah, I guess my philosophy with makeup is also it's part of my routine, so it's like there's something very like zen and calming about it.
Yeah. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about my sunscreen.
Yeah. Well, I always put sunscreen on underneath. If you're not wearing makeup, or if you are wearing makeup, always wear sunscreen. It is so good for you.
Well, I'm
And not just in the whole, anti-aging. Who cares about that? You don't want to get sun cancer. Sunscreen is genuinely, every dermatologist will tell you.
Yes.
It is the number one beauty hack. Oh, sun cancer. Skin cancer.
Basically is sun cancer, though, if you
Well,
really think
yeah,
about
but
it.
just make sure you're wearing that stuff. It's really good for you. There's been like a whole trend of like eating a raw diet will make your skin barrier like good enough.
That's a myth.
That is a myth.
If one of the if the Miss Beth
she needs a minute. Eat whatever diet you want to eat. There's been that whole like raw diet trend, whatever. Personally, I will continue to be eating my processed food right now, which I guess I'm talking about skin cancer, but whatever.
hold on, the Mythbusters filmed an episode
At my
Haley's
high school. Yeah, so Mythbusters,
I
they did
remembered
film
that.
an
I was so
episode.
excited.
Yeah. No, because when I was showing Olivia around my old high school, I was like, oh my God, did you know that they filmed an episode of Mythbusters? I
screeched.
forget what season, what episode, but it's the one where they drive a car into a pool. They used our deep pool. It must have been in like the 2000s. I was probably like,
Sorry.
I don't know, like 7, but like,
No, that's awesome. I used to watch the Mythbusters all the time.
yeah, I know.
And Dirty Jobs.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Fun fact.
Okay.
But yeah, makeup, do whatever you want. If you want to wear a full glam beat every day, do it.
You know what's crazy?
Who cares?
Is thinking about when I was like 13, 14, waking up every day at like, I don't know, a crazy time and doing a full coverage, full beat before school
Yeah.
with like zero definition and highlight.
Oh yeah. That was in like the 2016 no
Yeah.
No
like a
blush
cut
either.
crease.
Just the highlight, just the bronzer contour. Oh God, it was.
And a cut crease.
Yeah, that was a look for sure. But yeah, if you like makeup, don't let people be like, oh, you should be all natural. Who cares? And if you don't wear makeup and people are like, you should wear makeup, say, screw you.
Although I am looking at Pamela Anderson, like, she's literally just like,
She's ethereal.
she's like so gorgeous.
Yeah, and I think her decision to not wear makeup and just kind of
It's so
normalize women's aging
Although she is
and
definitely wearing makeup in that photo.
yeah, for sure. There are certain times where I'm like, she has a little on.
Well, and like I think there's a difference between
Like
no makeup
Yeah.
and not wearing makeup but having like mascara and like a little concealer on. It's different.
Yeah, that's very different. And like whatever your relationship with makeup is great. Like I love when I see a girl in a full glam, and I love seeing a natural face. So really, it's whatever makes you feel the best and what you like. And I know makeup is like an artistic outlet for a lot of people too. It's a form of self-expression. Yeah, we love makeup. We love no makeup. I don't know.
Meow. Next.
Oh, yeah. Celebrities creating their own
Justin
brands.
Bieber's brand is stupid.
I'm sorry, what is Justin Bieber's brand? Please enlighten me.
It's a Drew. It's like t-shirts and those stupid smiley slippers that cost like $1 million.
Oh, I feel like anyone could make that.
Right.
Celebs creating their own brand. I think it depends on the celebrity, depends on the brand. We have Rihanna and we have Miss Kim Kardashian. Both of those women, amazing businesswomen. Like, I think Skims it was revolutionary for shapewear. Like, obviously we had Spanx, but like,
No, Skims changed shapewear and
Yes.
like women's loungewear for like ever.
yes, and
Forever.
and it just like the whole brand. I love Skims. I'm wearing Skims right now.
Thrifted.
Yeah, I did thrift it though. I
Tags
didn't buy
on.
it secondhand, or I did buy it secondhand. What did I say? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, I love Skims. I think the quality that goes into just like the quality of the product, the longevity of the product, just like what it is. It has not. I've never seen anyone look bad in Skims.
No.
It is so universally flattering. Those bodysuits, they will do everything you need. And they will hold it all in place.
Yeah. She knows her market. She knows how to market
Yeah.
it well.
And
People like it.
yeah. And then Miss Rihanna, she revolutionized the makeup industry, the
Oh, yeah.
cosmetics, because she was one of the first people to like mass market make actual real shades that people can wear, not just like 15 shades of white and beige.
And never forget the red lip and like the
Yeah.
weird bottle.
Oh yeah, the like universal lip. Yeah, it looks great on most people, I will say, that I've seen it on. But yeah, I feel like she really revolutionized makeup. Like no one talks about it because now it's like pretty normal for brands to come
Yeah.
out with that many shades, but like that was like crazy at the time.
I remember when that dropped. How many shades are there?
like
100?
50.
Oh, I thought for some reason. I
50
thought
to
there were
60.
more
They
than
keep adding more
Yeah.
too because people will say, that's what I love about her too. It's like when people are like, hey, like, you don't have my shade. She's like, okay, cool. We'll make it then.
that. Yeah.
It's like, I respect the hell out of that when
Yeah.
like brands actually respond to what their customers
Also,
want.
They look so beautiful, and he's there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, bro, this is how he's always pulling up too.
Yeah.
Just looking a bum. And that's the other thing is like Rihanna and Kim, they look beautiful wearing what they make. That in and of itself is a selling point.
Oh, yeah.
And they know how to make sure that other people will also feel beautiful wearing what they make.
Oh, yeah.
And Justin's out here just looking like crap.
No, I always feel so confident in my
Like
skins.
he's sexy. But this is just, like when he's at events with Haley and she's dressed to the nine and he's in like
a
pajamas.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. And I will say this,
What?
regardless of how you feel about the whole Haley Selena Justin thing, he sucks.
No,
Let's talk about that. All he would have to do is say to the press, come out on social media and be like, I support both of these women. Please don't send hate to either party. We've all moved past the situation. Yes, he just lets it happen. He feeds into it, which I get, and he does post his wife a lot, which I think is great. But like, I don't know. It's just like, why doesn't he just come out
I
and
don't
say
know.
something?
Also, that relationship just feels like really like dangerously, I don't know,
yeah,
something
I
to
don't know.
me.
And I think the
And like
whole
religiously manipulative.
oh, 100%.
Shout out
Uh,
Hillsong United.
Regardless, regardless of your opinion on Haley Bieber and the whole thing, regardless of anyone's opinion on that,
He did
why are,
dump this girl and then like a month later go and propose to someone he knew 5 minutes.
oh yeah, which is crazy. But no matter your opinion on Haley Bieber, why are we on the internet bullying like a new mother?
Well, why are we bullying her? It wasn't her.
Well, there's
Well, yeah,
there's
but
like there's
he
stuff
was
on
the
that, but
right, but like, I
but
don't
it's also
know.
people are acting
But
like
also
he's
a
so
woman can do
innocent and
no
being the
wrong.
one that's like so, oh, he's being manipulated by her. He is fully in this relationship and has a child with her.
Yeah,
Like
it's not on accident.
they've been married for years, probably like 7 or 8 now.
Yeah, they're not breaking up anytime soon, Queens. I hate to break
Maybe
it to
they
you.
are, but like, and Selena Gomez seems happy with her relationship. I'm like, can we?
Oh my God! Speaking of that,
Can
I
we
have to read aloud a text I received the other day.
Oh God.
But also, I'm just sick of hearing about this because it's like, babe, get over it.
I feel like it's tired. And why are we bullying a new mother? Why? And look, I love Selena Gomez too, but like, why are we doing this on Selena's behalf? I don't think she cares. She is happily engaged and living her life. She's, she was in the Amelia Perez movie, which did really well, regardless of your opinion on the movie. I almost said the quote from it, but I won't.
I know. I almost did too.
And yeah, and she's been, in that show, Only Murders too. My parents love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's been killing it.
Okay, wait.
I just feel like the conversation of that is so annoying. It pissed me off.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm like, girl, wake up. You're in your mom's basement. Stop posting about this on your Instagram reel to your account called XOXO Justin Bieber Baby.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, Selena Gomez or Justin Bieber aren't going to, DM you and be like, oh my gosh, thank you. If they had something to say about it, I feel like they would.
Yeah. I mean, Selena and Haley even posted that pic.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Saturday at 3:27 p.m. I fear I'm beginning to understand why Selena Gomez is in love with Benny Blanco.
No, I'm starting to understand it too, because I've been seeing so many clips of him talking about like their relationship and just like how he treats her. And I'm like, wow, you know what? Very respectable.
Yeah.
Very respectable. I get it.
He does look like a toe, but like...
No, but
I'll
like,
give it to him.
he's great to her.
He's also like a musical genius.
Oh, yeah. They
And marketing for that matter.
Yeah, I mean, the way they probably connect through art and music is just probably like so insane. Wow. I love that for them.
If we keep talking about him like this, though, I will form a crush on him, and that can't happen.
And that diamond, yeah.
I'm a Marquis Diamond.
Marquis Diamond
Marquis
and Taco Bell for the proposal. And you
you know what?
Hell yeah.
Get me there.
Yeah.
A rock with a Doritos logo.
Yes, exactly.
Speaking of, when's the Cool Ranch one coming back? Do we know?
Oh, that's
we
coming this year, I think.
Yeah, but when? Let's do a live Instagram update. Okay, well, date night on the red carpet. Phoebe Denver, a.k.a. What's-Her-Face from Bridgerton.
Daphne.
Thank you.
Daphne Bridgerton.
In this low-key stunning Louis Vuitton gown.
Cool.
Wow.
Very nice. Yeah.
At the premiere for Drop.
I have no idea what that is.
I've never heard of that before. Okay, let's do an update on dating in college because we're both about to graduate and your girl is still single. The dating pool?
Yeah, crickets. But I will say, like, and I know you don't want to hear this because it's what I do say.
Don't even say.
Because we're going to go to the city.
Don't even.
We're going to move to the city after college, and the dating pool is going to be so expansive. You're not going to know what to do. There's going to be so many people that you can talk to.
The thing is, though, I don't think it will be.
I don't
because it's going to
know.
be the same scenario.
But how do you know? You don't know because we haven't experienced it.
Because one, who, mama gonna talk to a stranger on the street? No.
Right,
So that
but,
rules
like-
that out. And then I'm gonna go to work and be surrounded by the girls and the gays.
Yeah, but there's some. Well, the men in there are,
Don't get me started on straight fashion, guys.
Oof.
Then, what? Expect me to leave the house? But the problem, I don't know. I just think college dating, and it's not just like, yeah, we'll get to the city, whatever. I just think college dating is all founded on this like idea of like hookup culture and like, oh my God, you're gonna get into college. It's gonna be like crazy. Like you're just gonna be meeting so many people. You're just gonna be so in love like all the time. You're not gonna know what to do. I know more girls I know more girls that are single and have been single the entirety of college and have had extremely few and very minimum prospects than I do who like have had a lot. And it's just because the boys are dumb.
Well, yeah, and I just think
And
like
people need to just get over themselves and have a freaking conversation.
yeah, I think everyone in our generation is like afraid of commitment. So many people are afraid to just like commit to something. And I'm like, where does
People
this
can't even
stem
commit to
from?
friendships, bro.
Yeah, no, that too.
It's like
let's
it's
talk-
scary. I'm like, don't you
let's
want
talk about
companionship?
college like friendships though too. Like
Yeah.
it's so interesting. Like it really is. Especially once you get to like being an upperclassman, because sometimes it's like, oh, this person is using me for a connection. Like,
Oh yeah, and like, oh, we are not going to be lifelong friends. They just don't want to be alone at school.
right.
They don't care
Right.
about you.
It's like those friends in high school that you would only talk to at school, and then you
Literally never saw them again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
had a few of those.
I had many of those.
Had a few.
Every single person I was in choir with, almost.
But like,
Love all of them though.
yeah, I guess like I don't know like where this like commitment phobia like stems from exactly, because
Probably all the shit dating tabloids that were happening when we were kids,
yeah, and that,
and social media.
but I guess to play devil's advocate, I think like previous generations, they would get married so young, and I think our generation has really seen the impact of that, and like how the divorce rate is 50%, and it's like,
I wonder what it is now.
which is interesting because there's a lot that goes into that, like politically and socially, but I think a lot of people have been really impacted by that. I mean, 50% of people probably have divorced parents now, so it's like
40 to 50% of
Yep.
marriages end in divorce.
yeah,
The divorce rate for second marriages is even higher, with approximately 60 to 7% of second marriages ending in divorce. My thing is
Wow.
like, if you're just gonna get divorced, why you get married to begin with?
well, I think most people don't go in with the intention of getting divorced.
Yeah, but like,
But
I just feel like I would know if I don't know.
I don't know. I think that's something that's really impacted people because I have a lot of friends in general with divorced parents, and I do tend to see those people struggle more with romantic relationships and like committing
Yeah.
and just,
I also think it has to do
know.
with like attention spans,
oh, well, that too. And also like when,
which is a commitment thing.
and with dating apps, it's like, oh, I can just click through my phone and find someone new.
Well, yeah, and it goes hand in hand
Yeah.
with the like commitment thing of like your attention span is almost always or only so much. Once you've run out of attention for that person, then your commitment to them is
Yeah.
no longer there.
And again, I mean, this is so redundant and so talked about, but like social media has ruined beauty standards. I think
Yeah,
also like, I don't know, I think part of that, like people have unrealistic expectations of like what someone should look like
yeah,
and like who they would want to date. And it's like, not that I'm calling like people ugly, but it's like, yo, like come back down to earth.
yeah.
Most of us are like averagely good looking people, but like, I'm sorry, like, oh, I will say from like with guys, like, there's so many guys who want girls who look exactly like Sydney Sweeney, and I'm just like, there's so many great girls you're overlooking, though, who are so beautiful in different ways than Sydney Sweeney, but, like, I think that's what they're looking for, and it's like, I don't know if that really exists, because even Sydney Sweeney gets retouched in Photoshop.
Which is also just like, then
Which is
there's
crazy.
that.
There's
then you
no
have to
reason
think
to do
about
that.
of like, well, now with everything being digital, you don't even know what is real or isn't, because you don't know what someone has fabricated in order to make something look better or to get rid of something or to enhance something, you know, like.
And it's like,
You just don't know.
and part of me is like, don't you want someone who's more real?
No.
Apparently not.
No.
But then guys will say, oh, I want girls who are all natural, but then expect you to look like Margot Robbie.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
It's
you've
crazy.
seen Love Island UK. They want a girl who's natural, but also has like 34 cc's.
Yeah, perfect figure, perfect face,
You know.
but totally natural.
And like a syringe.
Totally natural. Right, and like
Just
I
one
don't
syringe,
know.
not two.
I think that also affects like the college dating scene, and just like people's expectations are just like, I don't know. It's like you're
Well,
just
also like a woman is expected to look like a prepubescent child, but also
Oh,
like
yeah.
a full grown woman.
oh yeah, both at the same time. Like, oh, shaved legs, shaved armpits, like those are rooted.
And guys
Those
are out
beauty
here-
standards are rooted in pedophilia
And some guys are out here in
and outdated.
joggers with a 5
BS.
o'clock shadow,
Yeah, yeah.
which is just wild to me.
Now, to play devil's advocate for the men, I do think also women do have similar expectations. Like, you know, like they want, you know, every guy to look like Paul Mescal, and that's just not going to happen. As much as we would all want it to be like that, it's just not.
Now I'm thinking about normal people. On that note,
Wow.
now my call's at 8, but
Yeah, genuinely, I think my mind is protecting me because I literally felt like that show happened to me. Because
No,
I
normal
forget
people is like-
until you bring it up, and then like my whole like heart sinks into my my
It's-
heart drops.
it's genuinely just one of the most like
gut wrenching things you will ever watch, but really good show. I also feel like it goes great with this topic too, the college dating.
Oh my
dilemma.
God.
It really does. They are miscommunication final boss.
two people that need to just like
Sit down and have a conversation.
Something.
Those two in that show. And if you don't know what we're talking about, go watch it. But make sure you are in a good headspace before you do, because it is devastating.
Bring a box of tissues, some candy.
Bring some snacks, maybe wine if you're of age. Or maybe don't. Up to you. If you're in the mood to cry, then maybe yeah.
Then definitely.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I had something good to say. Oh yeah, I also feel like everyone in our generation just loves a miscommunication. Like,
Everyone loves
I
a
think
miscommunication
with the
trope,
digital
are you kidding?
age, it's like it's so hard to read someone's tone
In
over
the era of
text.
fanfic, who doesn't love a miscommunication trope? I know I do.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I don't know if I love a miscommunication, to be honest.
I don't.
I
My
get
favorite trope
frustrated.
Is, actually, I'm not gonna air out my favorite trope.
I'm an enemies to lovers kind of gal. Yeah, Jill agrees.
I mean, yeah.
I'm definitely, but I do love a friends to lovers. I do.
No.
But the enemies to lovers, there's
Friends
always
to
more
lovers
tension.
is kind of like wah.
There's always
wah.
more tension. And it's just like, yeah.
Of friends to enemies to lovers.
And-
Now that.
That's a
Now
story. Ooh,
that.
and enemies to forbidden.
Oh. Enemies to one bed in the hotel.
Okay, now we're getting too crazy, but I don't know. It's like
Me and my Harry Style fanfic era, age 17, like, whoa, at some of this stuff. Shout out drag, shout out stall, shout out duplicity. Just airing out some titles for you. Shout out Happy Days 1D on Wattpad. Shout out Malignant. Are you done? Yeah. She's done. Shout out my Larry girls out there. Shout out Young and Beautiful. Shout out Mia Sysum, Ultimate One Directioner, and Larry Stan.
Well, yes. Yeah. I do stand Larry Stylinson. I do.
I always just think of that one scene in Euphoria.
It's just great. I don't know. This is what happens when we rip through our script so fast, and we're like, we get to the. All of a sudden, we're on Larry Stylinson fan fiction.
And you know what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
Check my email again, y'all.
the girls can relate. How long have we been going, Jill? 52 minutes. I think that's a good place.
Are we gonna call it a wrap now, y'all?
Yeah.
2 hops this time.
Oh, let me think of any housekeeping. I already said it at the beginning, towards the beginning, but our promotional video will be out by the time you're watching this.
Go stream, go watch.
Go watch
Click
it.
like.
It's really fun, really cute, really good.
Hit that subscribe button.
We had so much fun filming it. Jill can agree. Jill ate. I ate. We cooked. Yesterday
She pooped.
we were finishing up the final cut, and I said to our editor and videographer Max, I was saying like,
Max Hawkberg.
he was just here. What am I talking about? He was
Doxing Max on the
No, but I was saying like, I can't tell if we cooked or if I'm cooked. And he was like, no, we cooked. And I was like, okay, I can't believe
No,
that
you
until I show
cooked.
everyone.
No, you cooked.
Thank God.
She pooped.
That's a great video. But anyways, housekeeping. If you haven't seen the promotional video, go see it. It's on our Instagram, it's on the website, and it's on YouTube. So go stream
Smash
it.
that like button. Hit that subscribe button, y'all.
Smash the like
Leave a
button.
comment down below.
What else? Oh yeah, presale is out. There is a presale link on our website. You can find that via the Instagram or just go to the website directly.
Pre-sale closed at Fashion Fest.
Yes, presale will
Order.
at Fashion Fest, which is the 23rd of this month, I believe. So
I hit my nose on
pre-order by the 23rd.
All proceeds from pre-order
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
from the sales of the magazine go to the Fashion Scholarship Fund.
Yep.
To help fashion students in funding their education. So
Yep. So it's not going into
Goes
our
to a good
pockets, in
cause.
case
Goes
you're
to a
worried
good
about that,
cause.
because we would go spend it at Hyde Park Consignment. It is going to a good cause. It is going back.
No.
It's going back to the students.
I would never do that.
Yeah, it's for the students. So, you know. Oh, and if you get it for shipping, there's a $5 flat shipping rate, just so you're aware. So it'll cost $25 instead of $20.
$5 doesn't go to the Fashion Scholarship
It does
Fund.
not, unfortunately.
It
I think
pays for shipping.
it just pays for the shipping. But that $20
Shout out USPS.
USPS, yeah. So if you haven't ordered it yet, go do it because it's gonna be really cool.
And we worked
Oh,
really
yeah.
hard on it, and we'd really like people to buy
Oh yeah, and you'll see our lovely cover. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, I guess I can say what
Tiffany
it is.
Sung.
Yes, our lovely cover star, Tiffany Sung. I've been chatting with her. Hopefully, we're gonna get her on the podcast at some point. She's just been really busy, so
Haven't we all been?
yeah, we've all
Mama's
been
ready
busy.
for a nap.
Hopefully, you'll see her. But next episode, we're gonna have a very fun special guest. And we'll also have Olivia's parents in the house, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
a little chaotic.
My dad will definitely be getting up and like walking in and out.
Oh yeah, you
'Cause he's
might
like
see
me
Rob in the
and
shot,
Squirms.
and that's okay.
Yeah.
We love Rob.
Shout out Rob.
Anyways, yeah. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. We love you. We adore you, and have a good day.
I almost hit myself in the face. Bye.
Bye.